allow me to be super unprofessional for a bit and take little nibbles of some peanut butter bread because I haven't had breakfast yet. Let's head off to Stardust.
Go inside to make the drop. We'll wait out here.
Yeah, don't want to get our IDs taken.
I suppose I should feign surprise.
Hey, it's a pretty cool set, even if it is like 1,000,000 years old.
Set of what?
They don't really care about the IDs unless you try to hit the bar.
Found that one out the hard way.
We would have been fine if you hadn't taken a swing at the bouncer.
God damn it, Chad.
So I like the hard way.
We'll be right back, gentlemen. Try not to set the building on fire while we're gone.
No promises.
Welcome to Stardust.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, friends. What can we get for you?
Eh,
Later, you two.
you got nothing new for me.
Bye.
Gus, how's life?
Oh, hey there. Do you need something?
I guess not.
Later, you two.
I'm okay.
Bye-bye.
Oh, these guys aren't in the VIP lounge anymore. Hello, Mr. Bouncer.
No VIP access today.
Would you like some milk?
Is this a joke?
No. Howdy do, Jess.
Oh, look. It's my favorite human and the mechanical sidekick.
Aw, thank you. I gotta put bread down. Heart you too, Jess.
I'm caught up in something at the moment. Chances are we'll cross paths again.
Alright, at least she's being civil now. I am so certain that Broke is gonna have something to do with the story. He keeps showing up at places, and he's got a portrait and a voice and everything.
Well, that should do it. That was an awful lot of fuss over a poster. I just don't understand the appeal of merchandise like this. I keep my important possessions on my data drive.
Turing gets me. Humans don't have total recall like you do. It's a nice looking poster. And I got you an official Bob Ross painting set for your birthday. I'm gonna be a dick because this is too funny.
You did? Wait. No, you're being facetious.
How'd you tell?
I haven't even told you when my birthday is, and it isn't for months. Still, your point is made. I should not be snobbish about other people's interests. Maybe I'll give Magical Commander Yukino a try when we get some downtime. But that's enough navel-gazing. Let's head back outside so our benefactor can make the trade.
Oh, right, just leave.
Y'all do the deal?
Mm-hmm.
How did it go?
We left the poster behind the cabinet. Now we just need to wait for the switch.
I've never had to wait more than 5 minutes or so before. It shouldn't take long.
He said 10. He said 10. Don't go in after 5.
I wonder how he knows the drop happened and gets to it so fast.
Because he's inside. Curtis said it was playing the Stardust theme when he called. Or when we called.
Don't matter. This guy's a solid feed, even if he likes to mess around.
What do you need these passports for anyway?
That we can't tell you.
You said to trade for information. But what's the full story?
Without going into too much detail, our informant needs to get out of Neo SF unnoticed. The passports are one part of that. We also need to obtain an untraceable car. I
Right.
don't suppose that
Forgot
two
about
of
that
you could
side.
help with that.
No way, dude! Grand Theft Auto is a felony with a capital F! Besides, Getting an untraceable car ain't in the same league as a piece of plastic that'll fool a hand scanner.
Chad's right.
Course I'm right.
The city's traffic management system keeps track of all vehicles passively, even if you manage to circumvent their firmware and keep them from actively reporting to the network. You have to spoof the car as something permitted to be invisible for the CTOS to ignore it.
I don't want to mess with boosting cars anyway. The junks run that racket in NeoSF, and they don't play nice.
Especially with the HR.
Well, thank you either way. You've both done us a huge favor. Call it even for the apartment.
Yeah, Blue. No hard feelings.
No, Chad's alright. A little bit. Not totally. He's just like bumped up from -5 to -3.5.
You give us a call if you need anything else. Long as it'll help you find your pops.
-3.
We should get going, though. We were supposed to be home hours ago.
My dad won't notice, but Ollie's will flip. You take care. Don't get derezzed.
What does derezzed mean?
See ya!
Goodbye. Let's finish the trade inside.
It's only been like 3 minutes, girl.
Welcome to Star.
Yeah, we already know. We've already been in here. We were just here. We stepped outside for a smoke. This game looks kind of freaky, all the lips and eyes. I already beat this one. Passports added to items.
Here the passports are, just as advertised. Now we need to find a car.
Yeah, this game and Watch Dogs, Curtis Thompson says, this game and Watch Dogs tend to have consistent themes, and really with the greater proliferation of the internet and daily life, it won't be long before traffic is managed wirelessly. Maybe it's getting more Watchdog vibes at this point, but for the entire, like, first 2 acts, it's been very Deus Ex about things.
Jess is right over there. Perhaps she may know someone who can lend a hand.
Sure, but you do the talking this time.
Good thinking.
Derezzed equals deresolved or deresolutioned. Basically, derezzed is another phrase for getting deleted or killed or incarcerated. Great! Jess? She doesn't like the spoiled milk jokes, right? She probably wouldn't take too kindly to having a gun pointed at her either. Maybe we should give her the Human Revo brochure. No items we have will work well with Jess.
Did you find your guy? Or wait, let me guess. There's something else you need from me.
Turing, you take the spotlight.
Well, you haven't been terrible to deal with so far, so I'm willing to hear you out. Barely.
We need access to an untraceable car. An informant of ours needs to get out of the city without attracting the attention of Parallax, and is offering valuable information to us in exchange.
Seriously? Jesus, what kind of shit is in your life anyway?
Yeah, you're not the only one dealing with some fecal matter that made its way out of the toilet on the bathroom floor with a spoon in it, alright? I gotta clean up my own stuff. That's a true story, by the way. I will not give you the context right now.
Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to be legally liable. I'm not sure why you think just because I defend a few folks in the rougher parts of the city that I would have that kind of connection. And even if one of my clients did run a carjacking business, it's not like society is clamoring to give hybrids legal jobs. Regardless, I'm not going to be an accessory to a felony, or let one of my clients be either.
Alright.
Down that path. I
All
wouldn't
right.
know where to start anyway.
Is there any possible way you could give us any kind of a lead, or you spend all your time at the bar doing nothing anyway? That just seems like unnecessarily prodding. I don't even get where that's coming from.
I know we're reaching, but this is important.
You just don't quit, do you? Okay, let me think. This might be a long shot, but you could try asking Majid. There are rumors he may have been involved in some shady stuff way back in the day. He'll probably be reluctant to talk about it, but there's a free lead for you.
Ah, she's actually got a smile on her.
Get me another drink in exchange, will you? Later.
Huh. That went better than expected.
Yeah, she's evened out to a nice level 0 now.
I wonder if
Maybe
my
half a
charm
point.
is starting to pay off for us. Oh, you performed admirably as well. Onward we go.
Hey, buddy Majid.
Hey, friends. What can we get for you?
Actually, first,
We were
no,
hoping
I
you
can't
could
get a
give us
drink
little
first.
Information.
Sure, but first, let's get you a drink. What'll it be?
Oh, okay. Subtle bitch for the
Coming
Jess.
right up. I'll ask Gus if I don't know what it is. He's better with the weird kind of stuff people ask for these days. Some of these cocktails make me need a spa day.
Ooh,
This
Why are you getting all
one is-
iffy? Whipped cream, strawberry, creme, and soda water. Sweet and smooth drink you don't realize will mess you up. Right, I think I've got one of these before.
Does that sound good?
Yep, that's good with me.
Here you go. So, what did you need help with?
we've run into a roadblock in our search for Hayden.
Word on the street is that he's gone missing, which I'm sure you already know.
You
What can I do?
don't say.
Yes. An informant of ours needs secure transportation out of the city, but we don't have any contacts who would be able to get us an untraceable car. Jess mentioned that you used to engage in certain extra-legal activities. Perhaps you could point us towards someone who could help?
He doesn't do that kind of stuff anymore.
Right. Sorry, friends.
But I mean, like, it's just you're just telling us where to go. We're not gonna say you sent us.
I left that life behind a long time ago. Don't really keep in touch with that crew anymore.
Ah, of course. Completely understandable. Sorry to bother you then.
That you're kind of giving that up real quick.
Well, no harm in asking, right? My reputation precedes me.
Don't let it go to your head.
Gus, I need to go to the back and gather up stuff to restock for the rush later on.
Oh, he's gonna tell us to come with and give us a little drop.
Mind manning the bar for me?
Take your time. I think I can keep things under control.
Thanks. Love you, hun.
Well, that leaves us at a dead end. Any ideas on how we should proceed?
We should go to the back and talk to him.
Some nose-to-the-ground journalist techniques for finding leads?
My techniques are saying go to the back and talk to him. Oh, that's not what. Maybe we could just give Vincent what we've got and twist his arm for the rest. All we have are passports. We don't have a car or the money. Right, the other lead at the beginning of the chapter was asked Tom Fox again, right. Right. I guess, yeah, let's just go with this
That's
one.
a thought. Perhaps the light rail or a ship. Let me run a quick meshnet search.
Gus's voice actor sounds so genuine and friendly. He is. He is a very
No,
lovable
I
bear.
don't think that will work. themselves designed the operating system that runs the light rail. Remaining unobserved while right under the nose of the railway security system would be difficult, if not impossible. As for a ship, we'd run into the same problems as with a car. They aren't hooked into the CTOS, but they do use active GPS guidance for automatic destination control. We'd have to find a way to remove it from the grid. Unlikely.
Gus has got an interjection. What about going through Jess's friends directly? Manually driven car?
That's not the worst idea. I don't think it would get noticed as long as the car had the appropriate registrations.
The graphics seem glitchy. What are you talking about, Green? They look fine to me.
But the permits to operate a manual vehicle are prohibitively expensive. A casual collector might still maintain one, but only a wealthy hobbyist would have the appropriate stickers to make the car roadworthy. We'd have to do a B&E, as Chad put it before. Risky.
No.
Gus knows. Gus knows what to do.
Okay, the two of you are killing me here. Look, don't tell Majid about this. But here.
Carjacking device. Yay!
What is this, Gus?
It's an automated vehicle maintenance scanner with a few less than standard upgrades. When you circumvent its security codes, you can use it to scan a car's installed firmware and replace it with a new set that will spoof its presence on the city's network. That's the gist of it, but we don't have time to get into any specifics. You need to get the hell out of here with that before Majid gets back.
Why the urgency?
Look, Majid has done a lot to turn his life around, to turn my life around. I really respect that about him, and it's part of why I fell in love with him.
One second, guys. That's weird. There's kind of a background sound that makes me think like wind or something. I thought my neighbors were doing something crazy because there was a lot of snow blowing outside the window too. Back to the game.
He did what I was never able to. That's how we met, you know? That old rough and tumble life we both led. But when Stardust struggled and needed money fast, I had to get back in the game to keep us afloat for a few years. I told him it was all angel loans, donations from patrons, lots of things. He'd be heartbroken if he found out I'm still in the game.
Almost like muffled voices coming through the microphone or something. Yeah, but like none of that sound is here when I take the headphones off. It's from the game.
I had to do whatever I could to keep our new life, even if only one of us.
Occasionally, the graphics on my stream seem to be scrambling a bit. No idea if it's my Chromebook or the game capture being weird. I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's probably your capture because it looks fine to me.
I may as well give this thing to someone who wants to use it for good, too.
I can't tell you how much we appreciate this, Gus. We might finally be on our way to solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, you didn't get it from me, okay?
It's fair. It's fair.
Just get out of here and get on with your little Grand Theft Auto. And let me know how it goes, okay?
The music kind of goes over the noise. Yeah, this regular music kind of does go over that crowd sounds, but they seem to still be there even with the quieter tunes.
Of course.
Meds says he sees no graphical glitches, and also, hey, how's it going, Meds? Welcome. Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone. Welcome to the last 30 minutes of the 4th stream of Read Only Memories. We're kind of deep in the game. If you got any questions as to what's going on, let me know. But these streams are pretty good at provoking spontaneous chatter and conversation. So if we launch into something, it's just the way things go. Also, it's very hot here this morning, so I'm in a tank top because I'm gross. Deal. Gus is a great guy. Gus is a pretty great guy. So we have the carjacking device. Oh, no, shit. Get back in there. Get back in there. We gotta get Jess a drink. We're cooking with gas. I think cloaking goes. Searching the mess for instructions. Use this device as we speak. Go look for something like you can. Should be ready by then. Cool. No, but we have to go back in because we gotta get Jess her subtle bitch. Her not so subtle bitch drink. Majid, give me a subtle bitch.
Friends?
Give me the one that I just left on the counter.
What are you having?
Drinking game, Michelada, Power Play, Gut Punch, Sunshine, Groggy Nog, Blue Boy, Hasty Spike Beer, Wiener Juice, Core Peel, Clumsy Blue, Bears, Martini, PT, Nut, Tokyo Tea, Sky, Fluffy Dream, Scotch Rubber Rolls, Silver Tears, Air Rings, this is the ingredients are Wolf by Chop Buzzard, TMF, Modest Connie, tastes like orange butch flower. Maybe we should get a butch flower instead. Although she doesn't seem that butch. Netherworld, there it is. Subtle bitch.
Coming right up. I'll ask Gus if I don't know what it is. He's better with the weird kind of stuff people ask for these days.
Nah, tunable. I'm not gonna tweak with the sound. It's not important.
Sorry about this one.
Ah, he finally responded to it. He's stealing Turing's thunder. Turing, who just looks it up on the internet. And Gus knows it by head. Sounds like Turing's trying to steal your thunder there. Sounds good.
Here you go.
I mean, I've got no room to complain. It's your stream, wear whatever you like. Normally, I'm in something more presentable, like a shirt, maybe a button-up, and, of course, my Ouija hat, which I'll wear for the remainder of today's stream. But on my Saturday morning streams, usually I don't even have face cam. I only have it for read-only memories because I turned it on halfway through the first stream, and now I'm sticking with it. But the point of my Saturday morning ones is that I'm going to be playing games to wake up anyway, so fuck it, let's just turn it into a stream. Jess, I got you a drink. Have a subtle bitch.
Huh. Actually did it, huh?
Yes, I remembered. I almost left without doing it.
Well, you scored a point. But don't think I don't have enough cuties around who can handle that. You've got more important things to be doing. Get a move on.
Yes, I got me a point. I'm winning. Jess is still only a half point for me. Green says, I never use face cam. I tried once, but it doesn't really work for me. I go on and off with it. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. I tend to use it for solo stuff. Just because it also depends on the game, but if I think it's going to evoke some strong reactions out of me, I want to turn it on. I turned it on for Lisa, for example, because Lisa has a lot of very whiplashy moments. It's got some really good humor and some really, really sad parts, and my expressions help to sell how it's affecting me. For Pokemon, there's just no screen room for it, and also Pokemon, I'm staying more on the down low. For Shantae, it's me and Josh are playing on the couch. Cam doesn't work for that. So yeah, I just really depend on like what I think it's gonna be. Also, I turn them on for my Tuesday streams by default, unless I'm doing something on the console and I can't set it up. Because for streams too, it's like it's communicating, it's chatting. Seeing my face helps make it more personable. Anyways, menu. Holy shit, I haven't saved it all this time. This game could have crashed at any point, and we would be screwed. Save. Overwritten? Yes. Gus is cool. I was gonna say Gus is heart, but it doesn't let me put in special characters, and then I was gonna say Gus is bus. Or bust, but that sounds like a bad thing, so... And Gus's best doesn't rhyme, or it's not slant rhyme. It was just a bad scene. So, now we can go to the Flower Mansion or the hospital. It seems like we have to go for the money now. Okay, so for the people who are here right now, because now we've got some participants. or some people watching. Should I get the 100,000 creds? Should I ask for the 100,000 creds from Aunt Melody and her polar bear butler, or from Fairlight, who's probably Dr. Wily? Leaving this decision up to you guys while I pour myself another morning juice. Tunable says Dr. Wily. Med says Dr. Wily, knowing nothing about the game. Green Power Star says he doesn't really trust either. How can you not trust Aunt Melody? She's very upfront about how little she cares. Regardless, we got two people who are going for Dr. Wily, and it's more powerful because we got one from YouTube and one from Twitch. So decision is made. Plus, we haven't talked to Fairlight in a while. So let's go hopefully get some more clues as to whether he's a bad or a good guy. Alex Gray says Dr. Wily as well. Curtis says no, but Curtis is the one who has played the game, so he's got inside info. We're going to go against the inside info. To the hospital. Talk to the cleaning robot. This ROM isn't made for conversation, it just warbles at you. Alright, I think we've already seen just about everything there is to see at this main level. We did this in the second week, so let's just... How do we go up? Where's the elevator? Greetings, guest Kubats. My records indicate you were here recently for an event involving cranial trauma, but discharged yourself early against recommendation. Have you returned for a checkup? I can schedule one for you and assist you with the paperwork if you need it. I need to talk to Yannick Fairlight. Patient Fairlight is currently available to receive visitors. Take the stairs to the second floor, meet in room 214. I'll page ahead and let him know you're on the way. Please note that patient Fairlight is to avoid undue stress, so take care not to upset him. He will be ejected from the building if you begin to set back his treatment progress. Yeah, poor decision making without any context rules. Hells yes it does, Meds. First time in my stream and you're already leading us down evil paths. Right, Kubats?
Didn't expect to see you so soon. Have you had a break in the case?
We're about to have a break in the case, but in order to crack it open, we need a hammer. It costs 100,000 credits. Actually, we're just going to take them and we're going to glue them together, one credit coin at a time, until we make a giant hammer-shaped object, and then we're going to use that.
I've been receiving odd phone calls from strangers all day long, so I'm curious to know if your efforts have proven more productive. I hope my suggestion to speak with Melody Flores panned out.
It did. Actually, this might work, because we could have gone with Melody or with Tom Fox at the beginning of this chapter, and we went with Melody. We took his advice. It worked.
It did. She pointed us towards a parallax researcher willing to sell us information.
Although now that makes me wonder, if we didn't go with Melody, if we didn't talk to her, then, and we'd gone with the other route, when we needed the money, we would only be able to talk to Fairlight. Then again, maybe we wouldn't get into the situation where we need the money because Melody was the one who pointed us at that guy in the first place. The branching paths make me these games with branching paths always make me wonder how they treat it if you go the other direction. Because, like, Telltale, usually it's pretty obvious that it can come back around to the same spots, right? Although it's good at masking that. How would this game do those same things?
Ah, wonderful. So then I assume...
We were hoping you'd be willing to front us the money. Exactly, and don't make us beg, dude.
The information should be good.
Ah, I see. How much?
100,000 credits in cash.
Ah, for someone selling a parallax secret, they ought to have asked for more.
See, he's just, like, throwing this money
I'll
around.
message Leon and have him gather the cash. As long as you're willing to pass on anything that might be of interest to me.
I will vet the info and see what might sound good to you. How about that?
Information from inside Parallax could be just as valuable to me as it will be to you.
That sounds fair, Dr. Fairlight. Right?
Turing is just too naive. Gotta play nice. Gotta play nice with the evil overlord.
Help each other. Now, it will take a little time for Leon to run this errand for us. Perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind keeping an old man company?
I'm okay with chatting with Fairlight for a little while.
My treatments can be discomforting. A distraction would be welcome.
I think we can spare a few extra minutes.
I'd ask about the investigation. I imagine you're still missing half the puzzle pieces.
They're tricky. They fell behind the couch.
See the picture once it's completed. Perhaps there's a tale you'd like me to tell?